Go on. Start video. G. Seventh letter of the alphabet. How to change my name. Rename. Dollar green, y'all.
Yo,
Hey, what's going on?
what it is?
Man, hashtag like life, Grant. I got me a Kroger seltzer. See, you guys
Got that name brand.
you're from a different income class than I am.
I'm
Right,
a teacher.
You got PhDs in that household.
I need some more light.
Check out my bowl of fruit, bro. Wifey just killed the game.
Oh man.
I hate when people eat on camera, but we just got back from the lake and I'm so dead, bro. And I'm eating this, and then I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed.
So we got people coming in. Is Sid gonna be here?
Yep.
I'm sick of Sid just thinking he can be like dang in name, but not in actual practice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When there's dang events, dang Sid needs to show up.
He's gonna be here.
That's good. I'm sick of him being a responsible adult. You know what I mean? Sid, dang Sid, there he is.
Didn't talk shit. Here he comes.
We were just talking about you, dang Sid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I feel like I left you right when you first started that beard, and look at it now. Like mine's
You did.
where
You
we
did.
left it, and then look at yours, and then there's
I
Austin.
know.
What's up, Austin? How are you?
Very well. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Eating some fruit.
In what kind of state did you leave Paul in, Sid?
Oh, he was fine. Okay, so the link you sent really said 9:30 Central. So when I said Central or Eastern, I was just verifying. I just wanted to be sure. And then
Yeah,
you said Pacific, and Paul and I were like, "Oh boy, what time is he trying to set this up for?"
Yeah, so Tate, the dude from the Gambler, is gonna be on next week probably, and he's on Pacific time, so I've had to do some quick math with that guy.
It's just three, bro. It's always three. It's always 3 hours.
Got it. Yeah, I never go west, so I'm worried about.
When I was a kid, 5 went west. Do you get the reference?
I hate him. I hate him. How do we kick this guy?
Why do we invite you?
Already?
Yeah.
We just started, bro.
We've got a hacker that hacked the Zoom.
I have absolute power, so I can kick you.
Damn. All right.
You want to bed?
I guess let's give Paul a few minutes, but while we're doing that,
Dying Paul.
the guy in the I don't know where he is on your screen, but bottom right of my screen, Austin.
Yeah.
Oh
Whoa.
man, no.
The shit just wants the attention. Stop doing that,
okay.
Sid. He's like
I don't
bottom
know what
right.
I'm
Sid's
doing.
like, I'm going to the bottom right. Talk
Well,
about me.
it just says Zoom user. So who is that?
Oh, that's great.
I don't even know. Y'all, I haven't even set up my account on this.
Hey, what about Grant? I didn't have this chair last week though, right? Are you mad about my chair? It's
I am
so
mad
fine.
about it.
I just got it.
I'm
I
mad.
did. It was a dang thing.
Where's ours? Can we get one?
Yeah, Amazon. I'll share the Amazon link with you.
Okay.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just give you my address. You can Amazon it to my
You
house.
started to talk about Austin, and then
Yep.
Sid interrupted us. So what's up?
Yeah, so Austin's into some interesting things. That's why we have him here. And the most interesting thing that I know about that he does is import kind of unloved British cars and brings them over here and gives them a loving home.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a little bit about that, but the thing that, and this is very selfish, I know quite a bit about that because we've talked about it before. The Ferrari racing thing is what I want to hear about. I don't know really anything about that.
Yeah, so I do a lot of import-export stuff. I got a couple friends over in the UK, and we bring in some of the non-popular things and turn around and sell them, fix them, drive them, whatever. But I also work for a Ferrari race team out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and we actually just had our first event since all of this craziness started, and it was actually at IMS this past weekend, and it was brutal, man. It was hot.
Yeah, that was a hot one.
Yeah, I lost in 5 days. I lost 8 pounds.
That's pretty crazy. How much do you think the drivers lose in a race?
Oh, they have cool suits and stuff. So they wear a shirt that gets cold water pumped through. So I mean, they get out sweaty, but not near as sweaty as what we are when we're working.
Right.
They
But yeah,
actually gain weight from the food they eat during the race. They're eating nachos and stuff while they're racing. That's crazy how it works.
Yeah, they got an IV of mac and cheese the whole time.
There you
go. Did you guys do any good? Are you just on one team or?
There was we had 5 cars on one team. Actually, 5 drivers, a total of 8 cars, because a couple of the drivers they have backup cars. So I mean, it's always fun when you buy a $400,000 race car. You have 2 of them. So. Yeah.
Hey, I have backup cars. To be fair, one's a $2,000 car and the other one's a $300 car. But I've got backup cars.
Backup cars as well. So.
Shit.
Yeah.
But
the Dangros got to keep a couple.
We smashed up 2 cars, and we smashed up 2 cars this weekend. There was a couple wins in there. So it's 2 races over 4 classes. But all the cars it's a spec car, so the classes are just your driver's skill. So they separate everybody out like that. So 4 different classes, 2 races each for each class, and I think we had a couple wins in there. We had a couple second places and smashed up 2 cars. I'll be back at the shop.
So at $400K, is it like a buy one get one free, or is it
definitely not? No, not with Ferraris.
Right.
It's not like the Kias back in the day where you used to buy a minivan and get the little car free. It's not like that.
There's no Costco deal on them?
Definitely not.
No. Damn.
Y'all are just smashing Ferraris?
Oh yeah. All day long, dude. All day long. Because it's technically a pro racing series, but these guys are just like super wealthy business owners that, some of them are pretty good.
Pro?
Yeah. Some of them are pretty good, but a lot of them are really, really bad.
They probably went pro on the stock market and then.
Yeah, we actually have a guy. That's what he does. He's a stockbroker up in New York, and let's just put it this way: $400,000 race car, and he's bought the thing 7 or 8 times over already. The only panel on his car that has not been replaced is the roof.
That's great. Grant,
So
we need this guy I need
You gotta keep it off its roof, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say, Ricky?
I was just being dumb. Well, if he's got Raris like that, I need a Rari for a rap video. You know what I'm saying? Just
Want
ghost riding the whip.
A stripped out race car one?
That's fine. It's a fucking Rari. We'll make it cool.
Ricky, the only car you're getting in a shoot is going to be a Maserati, okay? You're going to get a little NA flip-up headlight Miata, and that's about it. In fact, my brother has an MD. It's not even flip-up, but we can get them in there.
Well, we just got to be careful. We can do that for the dang stuff. But Dollar Green is all right.
Okay. Well, you might want to talk to some friends about renting one, because that's the
Yeah,
only way you're
I was
behind the
talking to
wheel.
Austin about it, actually, before you came in, talking about whatever you were saying.
Everybody knows.
The cars, they're street cars with bolt-in cages. I mean, turn signals, headlights, everything still works.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sid.
So it's not completely stripped out. I mean, a lot of the stuff is stripped out, but I mean, it's street chassis, nothing crazy, and a different tune. I think the race cars are somewhere in the neighborhood like 670 to the wheels. So different
that's
tune.
it.
Darn.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Dollar Green's going to end up with an MR2 with that Testarossa kit on it.
That'd be fine.
No,
I'll put whistle tips
As
on
long
it.
as it looks good on the camera, who
Yeah, I'll
cares?
put whistle tips on it.
It's going to be a roller. It won't even have an engine and trans in it. It doesn't even matter. But I'll have whistle tips.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo!
Is Dang Paul coming? We're already going anyway, right? So this is let's talk about this. So you figured out last time we did this that you could just split audio. you've got a YouTube version of the podcast, and then you got
Yep,
the audio you can use for the podcast. So this is a win-win for Dang, right?
Oh yeah, easy
That's
peasy.
cool. So it saves you a lot of time, and then it's just now we can just bang out podcasts.
Yep.
That's good, dude. I know.
I'm trying to steer more people towards YouTube anyway, because that's where all of our upcoming stuff is going to be.
Yeah.
And it's just easier. Like, it's a little bit more fun for me too. Like, as beautiful as Sid's voice is, I mean, look at that face.
Yeah.
La, 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 la. I
He's
agree.
Dirty 13. He's repping Dirty 13 right now.
I was wearing my cold smoked bagels
Blake
before this,
Dodrell.
but I figured I'd shout out our boy Blake Dodrell.
Yeah.
We do have a little business to attend to, though. We got to talk about. Well, I just need I need somebody to shoot this thing. You know what I mean?
Shoot what thing?
A lot of it's gonna be self shot, but I need somebody for a few shots. Just like
Explain the thing. Are you talking to me? Are you secretly trying to? Okay. So what I'm
I
saying
mean, you were listening, so.
Well, I know, but what's being shot, right? And do you already have a date?
I missed date.
Dang.
I don't understand. Why is everyone laughing?
I'd like to get started this weekend.
Okay, so that would be bad for me. But so that's what I'm saying. So here's the thing, bro. I've got like 3 businesses and I'm a full-time dad. So
and then Dang Bros.
And then Dang Bros. So that's what I'm saying. So I can make anything fit. It just has to go into the schedule. This weekend, my kid, we already got a hotel for an out-of-town baseball tournament. So this weekend's bad for Dad. So, but what's the event? Like, what are you going to do? So my other point about explaining what I just said was I also need to know like a time window, right? Like, so let's say you guys know you're doing something between 5 and 6. That's good for me. Or, you know, even if it's 5 to 8, as long as I know that it's 5 to 8. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This
well,
weekend,
honestly, we can work around you. So, like, this weekend, we're probably just going to shoot stuff we can shoot.
Yeah. And what do you need shot? Like, what do you need help shooting?
I don't know.
You don't even know what it looks like.
I mean, in my head, I know what it looks like.
Are you all going to be – so you got to understand, I'm all the way outside, right? So am I going to be filming you working on a car? Are you going to be doing burnouts? Are you – what stage are we filming?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All of it. Yes.
So I'm going to have to I'm going to send you just a couple links and just a little homework.
I got a fork and I should have got a spoon. You ever had to eat blueberries with a fork? It's not cool.
I've never done that.
So a link of like a sample footage somebody already did?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. That'll help me understand, right? And get creative.
Right. Yep. But it's going to be a very budget version of what I'm going to show you.
The great value version?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, I got a fucking watch my mouth. I just bought a 6K Black Magic camera. Were you watching my mouth, Sid? Is that what you were doing?
Yep.
This dude.
We're gonna have to rinse it out.
Too, isn't he? Are you in charge somewhere?
I am. That's what's kind of scary. I am. It's kind of terrifying. It scares me.
That's great. I wish I could work there. That sounds awesome. Actually.
No, I wouldn't hire you. So if that's all right,
Damn.
go on somewhere.
Dang.
I'm kidding, Ricky. You taught me everything I know.
That's the
we're done,
part.
Sid, actually. What were you even saying? I don't know. Film me. Oh, I've got this camera, bro. It's fire. But when I bought the camera, I got this. It's like a $750 gimbal where like it just does stuff. Like it'll just flip around sideways and stuff. You just push a button.
Mm-hmm.
But it's on back order, so that's why. Part of the reason Dollar Green ain't been making videos because I want my videos to just.
Wait a minute. Did you just hype us up on this camera that you bought that does all this fancy stuff that you can't even show us?
No, the camera's not. I got the camera, bro, but there's this tool. It's called a gimbal that it's on back.
I know what a gimbal is. Don't talk down to me.
Well, you started it, bro.
You're speaking down to me like you're up
mansplain to
above
us.
me. Yeah, thank you. Eat your blueberries with a fork.
Dang, Paul's not coming, bro.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
to be fair, he said he was going to be late when he was leaving Monarch.
What are we gonna do without his British
So you
wit?
guys
though?
are just hanging out at the beer co?
Yeah, at the beer co. That's what we were doing. We were just hanging out at the company of beers.
If you guys keep doing that, this podcast is going to turn into a therapy session with Dollar Green helping you drunks.
I don't
Can
think
we
that's
do it on
exactly
location though, just in case?
On location?
At Monarch Beer Co.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've seen some people wearing their shirts. Where was I? Some event. Oh, it's always you. Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
hard.
it's probably me.
You be repping hard.
How many places does this Ferrari race go? Is it just in Indy or?
No, so this last event, so the Daytona was the season opener because it's always in like March. And then we went to Road Atlanta in just north Brazelton, Georgia. And then this event, it was actually they had to flip flop it because we were supposed to be at Laguna Seca, California. We were supposed to be out there this past weekend, but with everything going on, they just flipped it. So we'll be out there at the end of the year. And then the World Finals is in this year is in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Awesome.
That's so fun to say.
Where is that? Tennessee?
Yes, in the hills.
South Central area?
Yeah,
The
very
sandy
very
part of Tennessee.
like somewhere in the middle east of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a dad joke that is just like right here. I can't.
Abu Dhabi do.
Yes. Tell it. Say it.
I
Please.
can't remember the joke. I just know the punchline.
Something about the Flintstones, I think.
What was the difference between? I don't know.
Oh, you guys, someone's got to figure this out. Ricky,
on your phone, Sid?
Yeah,
Ricky,
somebody Google.
I'm
Ricky
zooming
Google.
off of my phone. Like somebody else has got to figure it out. Somebody's sitting in the computer.
Yeah, hang on.
I am, but I don't want to. I guess I can't. What am I? Oh, the Abu Dhabi. I just type. I'm just gonna.
Ricky's sitting in
Yeah.
front of 3 screens right now, so
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
we
in
can
the,
get this done.
And
I'm
he's
in the lab.
calling me out, asking me to Google it.
Right.
I'm the only screen that I have is in front of me. Yeah. Ricky, I like the branding on that hat, man. That's clean.
that's the kind of a thing I'm doing. That's all.
Yeah. It's
that's on
so
purpose,
subtle. I
because
don't
you know
even know
what?
who you're repping.
Let me get back to the Zoom. so I
Walmart
can see
brand?
you when I'm talking to you. No, you know what this is? This is like, you remember when Ricky Bobby had the ad space?
Yeah. Just
Right?
said
So
me.
that's what this is, bro. This is wide open, uncharted, unclaimed territory right here. Sid?
Shouldn't it say like this billboard for rent or something?
No, that kind of, it's implied. Okay. So
Oh.
I'm going to go back to my Google search. I'll be back. So give me just a
Okay.
moment.
I think Austin has it. I think he looked it up. Can I?
I did.
All right.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
Well, there's 2 different versions of it.
I'm gonna be disappointed.
Apparently, people in Dubai don't like Flintstones, but people in Abu Dhabi do.
That's good. That's a good one.
That's the worst. we waited. The people waited for that.
That's a
He
good
left.
joke. That's solid comedy.
They clicked off the video after that.
What was the other one? He said there was 2 versions. That's not the one. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, that's not the version I heard. Hang on a second. What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? And then they don't tell you. It just stops there.
Those are the best jokes. They don't even answer them for you.
Oh,
They're
no
just
punchline at all.
Like the other, colloquial joke that goes, "What is the meaning of life?" And then you just have to come up with the answer on your own. One of my favorite jokes.
Damn it.
Takes a long time to figure it out. I've heard.
I'm still working on it. So far, all I've got is horsepower.
Yeah. How is that cop car?
It's good. It's really good, man. I'm so impressed with that thing. We'll see once you and I get together and edit the video of the journey to go and get it. I speak about it at one point. I think while I'm driving down the road, I talked about wanting to get out and jump on the hood and
I was going to
flatten it.
ask you if you ever jumped on the hood.
I did. So I did this morning. For some reason on the trip, I don't know why, I forgot on my next gas stop. And I got back on the road and I was like, oh man, I wanted to film myself doing it. And then it started raining and I was like, if I do it now, I'm going to slip and fall. and like that, have to get
That's
a bunch
what we
of
need.
staples in my head.
That adds to
I
the
mean,
content.
Yeah.
I mean,
For
don't get me
sure.
wrong. Content, yeah, it would have been good content. But long story short, it just didn't happen organically. And then this morning I go out and the car's dry and I decide to hop on it and I do it. And the hood, I went to go meet up with a friend and I go to take it. And as soon as I get on the interstate, I'm like accelerating from 35 to 45 real slowly because I don't drive fast. And the hood starts to come up and I just slam into the brakes. And thankfully where I was at, like right on 65 in downtown, the next exit, was, an eighth of a mile down. And I got off and just limped it home and switched cars. And I actually took the hood off already. So not happening again.
And that's how the thing lives with no hood on it now, forever.
Yeah, well, maybe. Past this point, it will probably not have a hood only because there's going to be a turbo that's obstructing the hood coming down. But we'll see.
But Sid, have you ever been the service manager of a service center whose customer left and that happened?
Ooh, no, thankfully
Well,
not, because that's not a
well,
conversation I want
Hey,
to have.
you're in the arena, so hey, who's to say? You know what I mean?
Nope.
Not over
Don't you
It's
wish
always
that evil on
tomorrow.
me, Ricky Bobby?
Or what about when the wheel passes them up going down the expressway?
A wheel off is even more scary. Actually, I don't know which of those is a scarier thought.
Wheel off for sure.
Bro, I hate it. That was my least favorite part of the world you live in right now. Plus, we got our installers from, we just hire them. Bring them on in. You know what I mean? Here's the torque
Whatever.
man. Like, what's this?
Yeah. I actually had a car leave this week right before I flew out for Minnesota. I had a car that got, I don't know, I think it was a 34-hour ticket. Got a rear main seal and something else done to it. And the dude was driving it to Virginia and was moving it. Like, man, that's terrifying. Putting the customer in it, like, everything went great.
Fingers crossed.
The car's been awesome, but
Yeah,
no wheel off.
that's good. Got to keep those wheels on there.
For sure.
I worked with a guy who he was actually a really good tech, and it was at a certain large used car retailer, and
Maximum
they
cars?
basically totaled a car with a 35 off of a Jeep, 35-inch tire. Like the tire passed him on Blankenbaker, and then smashed into a car
so
the other lane coming the other way. So that tire was probably doing 45 or 50. Car was doing 50 or 60. Boom, just totaled it.
That's a bad day, right? That's when you want to quit your job.
That's
It's
bad.
like,
I don't think you had to quit. I think you
Yeah.
get told to leave.
Just
promoted
take your
to
name
customer.
badge off.
you got promoted to customer.
Yeah.
Just take the name badge off and start walking.
Yep. Seen it. Seen a few people get walked out over that. Man, no Paul, I guess.
He's coming, bro. He's just late. I hope he made it home. Is he walking home from Monic Beer Co?
Since when do you have a cat?
I'm allergic to cats. He got that from outside. He heard it. And he opened the door.
That's not a cat. It's a raccoon.
When did Sid get a cat?
You sure didn't know your dude had a cat?
It's
that
it's one of my parents. I just
Oh.
brought it over here for the week, see how I like it. But I'm seeing if I like having a cat. But I was already at Monic with Paul tonight, rubbing my eyes and scratching. So
I'm
right now the
allergic to
cat
them.
it has its claws sunk into my hand. You guys just can't see it. But, I don't like it.
I was going to ask if that was your new
That's what I was going to
crewmate.
say. That's what I was going to say. Yep.
Yo, let go of my hand. That hurts.
That cat must have a lot of money. Can pay $600 a month.
I know.
Dude, I'll be honest. This cat is flush with cash.
Sid already told people, hey, don't be mad if you got the money and I don't want you living here. So don't be mad.
I would say that too. You don't want any.
I feel you.
I
But
mean,
you can
it
also,
sounds bad, but
you can also be a
really.
salesman and make that feel a lot less.
Nah. You got to
Just
call that
put
like
on-
it is.
No, you're living with me. I'm not afraid to tell you. I've already had 3 or 4 people message me. My mom was asking me about this when I was talking to her. Like, she's like, "Are you weird about what if somebody messages you and you know that you?" I'm like, I'll just tell somebody, listen, I don't think we're going to get along if we live together. Sorry. Like, I'm not going to see you every day if I'm not comfortable with you. If I'm not comfortable enough to tell you I don't want you living here, whatever.
I agree. Austin, what's the weirdest car you brought into the United States?
Had definitely been the Volvo 480.
Yep.
The Volvo Lamborghini.
Is it here? But you've
No,
already done that one, right?
Yeah, it's already sold. It was white. I sold it to some guy in Long Beach, California. He bought it. And as a matter of fact, not too long ago, it was on Bring a Trailer up for sale again.
Yeah.
And that was probably the nicer one. I've got a blue one still sitting over in the UK right now. They're kind of hard to find parts for. So I think I have to buy another parts car and get this one fixed because the windshield has to be fixed over there because we can't get it over here. Mm-hmm. And then the headlight motors, they don't make them anymore, so you have to swap them out for Miata NA headlight motors. You have to do some other shit to it. So it's still sitting over there because right now they're just shipping all the essential goods. You know, all that stuff goes first. So it's just sitting at Ben's driveway right now, and he's just going to wrap up some small stuff. But I mean, honestly, it sucks, but nothing's in a hurry at the moment. So
yeah.
But I've got 4 cars actually sitting at his house and his shop right now. So just waiting.
Yeah, that's is there any like time frame on when they're going to start?
I was told 2 weeks. And that was on Friday. So hopefully they'll be in the States at the end of August. And then I have to wait, customs, getting it off the ship and through customs is about a week and a half. So hopefully I can have it like here at my shop, hopefully in the middle of September. So, and then right now in Jacksonville, I've got a Del Sol Trans Top. It's got 2 more months before it's actually legal. So it's sitting in customs storage right now. So as soon as that becomes legal, I'll go down and pick it up and then it'll be up for sale. I don't know. I might keep it. But just
so that's your job, bro?
Do what?
So that's your job? Like you import cars and sell them? Is that your
so I have my own shop here in Jeffersonville, Indiana. I had a performance shop a while ago. It wasn't necessarily the best environment with some of the people that I had working for me. And I went through a bit of an illness, so I wasn't able to go be at the shop every day. So money was walking out of the back door faster than it was coming in the front door. So I shuttered that shop and just, started working for race teams. Worked for this race team down in South Florida for about 5 years. Won a bunch of championships with them and stuff like that. And then I moved to another race team or helped start a race team in Kansas City. And I worked with them for about a year, got their operations up. And then I started working for Ferrari last year. But I have a shop here in Jeffersonville, Indiana. I do a lot of just basic auto work. I import, export. I park cars out on a large scale. And then I work on private car collections all across the United States. I think it's 13 car collections, 841 cars. So,
dude, that's fire. That's really cool.
Yeah, so I work in Indianapolis 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I come back down here Thursday through Sunday.
That's awesome. I remember when I was at the Boys, Pep Boys, a long time ago. This dude was traveling through, and he had some baseball player too, like a Maserati, like some high level, a McLaren, I think, in a trailer, and they were just like passing through the city. And he's like, I'm suck at baseball knowledge, but dude was famous, and I'm like, wow. So that's
how you call it,
car collection. Like, yes, the Boys.
That's the Boys.
Reggie, let's be honest. You know baseball knowledge. I'm the pitcher. You're the catcher.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I don't think so, Tim.
That's a swing and a hit.
No, a swing and a miss.
Yeah. So I've got all kinds of clients. Some clients, they just call me when they need something. I've got a client down in South Florida that he doesn't actually live in the country. He lives in Panama in Central America. And whenever he comes into town, he'll call me. He'll tell me, I want to drive this, this, and this. He'll fly me down. I'll go get it out, make sure it's ready to go. goof
Dude,
off or
that's
fly
awesome.
back, and then when he's done, I go back and take care of everything, put the car away, call the detailers out and all that. And, that's it. So, and then I fly back. But the lady that I work for in Indianapolis, she's got a collection of 141 cars, and it had sat for 15 years with nothing done to it. And it was actually a very thin thread on how I got the job, but I was actually headed out to a race in Florida, and somebody had come in, a wedding. My buddy, a good friend of mine, got married, and there was a party the next morning, and this guy wasn't able to make the wedding, but he was at the party the next morning, and he came in, and my buddy's dad and him were talking, and they were like, yeah, they're going to start doing something with the collection. And then my buddy's dad's like, well, that's the guy you want working on your cars. And that very next Tuesday I was working. So pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Right place, right time.
Yep. Yeah, so I had a shop a while ago, and you guys, I'm sure, I mean, if you guys are in the car scene, you probably know who he owns another shop actually here in Clarksville, not too far away. He doesn't have a very good reputation, but
Are we gonna name him?
nope, I don't want that bad juju, man. It's been
I
like
thought you were going to. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
No, there's been, I mean, multiple customers call me and, hey, can you go pick up my car from the shop? I said, nope, not doing it. So I stay out of the performance stuff because, yeah, I stay out of the performance stuff because, everybody's got a buddy that can do it better. And there's no profit margin in the performance parts. So, I mean, it's just not really worth it. You got a bunch of people coming in, with champagne wishes on a beer budget, and you just don't make any money. So
Yeah.
I actually, here at my shop, I just run auction cars. I buy them at the auction, fix them, and sell them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
There's some companies here that they get rotors for like $1.99, and they sell them shits for like $1.40, bro. I'm like, whoa.
I don't think I would want to trust a rotor that cost $1.99.
Hey, I'm dead serious.
That Chinesium.
Yeah. That's at the boys. We're naming the boys though.
Yep.
I didn't
Remember
say
the
that.
boys' names?
Didn't say it.
$1.99 rotor is almost hard for me to fathom. But yeah, I mean, think about
I wouldn't want that on my $300 car.
Nope. Oh yeah, those were be like $190.
Well, I just got the notification we're about to get kicked out of our Great Value Zoom session here.
It just told me you upgraded it.
It did. I didn't do it.
I swear it did.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got the same notification popped up, said the Zoom session was upgraded or something like that.
Not the host.
Not true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was Sid maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess we're done by default, right?
Yeah, well, I guess we needed to discuss the trap beat of Mr. Rogers.
Yeah,
But we can do it another time.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil that for anybody.
I don't even know what I was. Yep,
Just a little teaser.
I miss dang Paul. Tell him I said hello.
Yeah, he missed the whole thing. So thanks, Austin. I'll get with you and talk to you about some other stuff outside of this. Maybe next weekend. I'll let you.
I'll be
have a
around.
busy
I'll actually
weekend.
be at the shop. I may have to stay in Indy Thursday, Friday because these two cars that got totaled, it actually destroyed the rear subframe. So
Mhm.
I may have to stay and help get these cars put back together. My brother, he actually worked at the shop full time, and he got both subframes out. But the longest part is because it just comes with a bare subframe. It doesn't come with any of the attachments. So I got to go in and weld all the attachments on and stuff like that. So it's actually quite a job putting it all back together. So I think I may be in Indy Thursday, Friday helping with that, but I'll be here Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, sounds good. I'll reach out to you
Nice
and
to meet you.
we'll try and get together this weekend maybe.
Sounds good to me.
Sweet.
All right, later, dang.
Beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Until next time.
See y'all.